MPP before who say if they allow the Goldbod so obejran and answer, they will not have a campaign message in 2028 in the books of Goldbod. And the MPP people, they know it. It's frustrating, attack a Goldbod. Nah, no more losing focus. But look, Sammy Gyamfi, Akodayame, or you focus. I to force in your focus.
You don't know these streets like we do.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Streeters Watching. I go by the name Zio Nanakweku Bless, and this is our editorial. The Supreme Bigger Figure, DJ Slim is in the building.
Vim
Madina Macho Man. Listo Wow Mensa is in the building. www.mybets.africa. Ubedi. You be trying the more digital. Yeah.
The predictions in the better, black market page.
Okay.
Telegram, sports arena Telegram.
This year, I'm personally active on that side.
And open here also a bit link in our comment section. Tap another cabusu and feed you.
Yeah, because I'm saying, who are broche US. Now person send this car.
Wow, download and also link in the comment section. Use reference code no street is watching Ghana. Then you $20 reward. Reward. What you say? That was it. Watch you will be that was in a more professional way. Time be able send be $20 into your shops to see and but join the most vibrant money transfer family.
Nala. Goldbod. Sammy Gyamfi. Yeah, let's get into the conversation. DJ.
Goldbod who send some na trend no. Who videos from the mighty minority and more press conference course opening Afenyo Markins and all there any sense oka. I think it is only right say MPP as Domkuma would probe and let us know if the country is making losses. And as a major losses be a bear effect here. So whatever they are doing, I'm not bothered in any way, shape, or form. And as a matter of fact, I like it. Say omo behwehwe be aketa asehye proye bia that is quote and unquote no much epi no bia ten ho ase. However, said the omutimi hu secretary asehye proye ekoso no I'm also thinking say yes, I research and they will also dig a little bit deeper to find out what is really accounting for the losses at Goldbod.
Okay.
Goldbod situation, I think that the last time leads to my clear explanation.
Yeah.
And for the purposes of this conversation, we are backing our currency with gold to make it stable, to make it more powerful to compete on the international market. Exchange rate, to the lowest possible for currency now. That is why we've seen a drop from the time our NDC need take you over from that is 2025, till now we've seen a drop from 7 Ghana cedis or 8 cedis mood being wiped off because as it stands now that we are trading with the dollar at 10 and 11. It fluctuated 10.4, 11. Nice. And it is because of the job of the Goldbod. What are they doing? They are buying gold from the miners and then selling them on the international market, bringing foreign exchange back to the central bank. Into the central bank, people who want to trade in dollar, or trade dollar, or edges can no affairs can. No, they are koto gold. Every miners no. No, akoton gold no. No, this foreign exchange, dollar, pounds, whatever currency no the aba. Abebu Central Bank or said Ubenya says currency be the trade because the only way dollar na ekosro is that people want to trade outside. Economy more we import a lot. So when you need money to trade on the foreign market, you need foreign currency. The time ekosro say me pe dollar ni bi ni ho nti bi owo bi no atoni bonu. What I say, that is the forces of demand and supply.
If the dollar becomes scarce.
If the dollar or the pounds or whatever currency becomes scarce, it rises. Simple. Into the and say, and I say, remember Minka said the air, Umbega and Wabem, Mr. Ominiabem. The Goldbod and say, Wow, person who trade no. Our foreign markets no. As you go did for fish, frozen food, for frozen chicken, for any more. The opposite of Tobia and Ebano. Ube here dollar na pounds on the acquire. Goldbod ne edusika no akoto gold. No the gold na kwama no ne no akoton. Oton we are no this can be a good central bank. Or said the beya when you be move. Simple.
Yeah.
Now, problem abemu nyina. Say. Said see a currency no ultimate stabilizing. There has been a cost element to it. Sa cost no IMF chirima $1.2 billion. Sana IMF eka. Sa $1.2 billion na IMF oka. Almost the operations of Goldbod and I decide a canaba.
Yeah.
Goldbod for super so much so musu jina angular. More operations, the same operations has brought about number one, stabilization of the economy and the currency.
Yeah.
And two, ama omina anka say team says here ama for more trade are now confident to trade because of the stable currency that we have.
Yeah.
So there are benefits to that. Two, they've also they've also made profit of 10 billion plus.
That's a surplus.
Surplus.
That's the right word.
The right word is a surplus of 10 billion.
Yeah.
So, that means Oko central banker, there's a surplus amount to her.
Yeah.
It is because a surplus
in the books
of
Goldbod.
No.
Yes.
Oko surplus. That means upon request of any foreign currency, you should be able to get easy access.
Yeah.
So they and spike the exchange rate. That is all that they are saying. The operations of Goldbod started saying before Goldbod now we had a PMMC.
The PMMC, yes.
NDC for MPP for claim one PMMC na NDC for every brand at the ISA. But Goldbod ebe kwa koto gold ni nyina. Sammy Gyamfi ensembi okai say they buy the gold at the market
spot price.
The spot price. That is the market rate, international market rate. Before Omobe started to gold akoton, the Indians were already doing black market engagement.
Yeah.
The Chinese were doing that. Hair transplant baby recruit hair transplant. Turkey for but these people were buying it at a discounted rate. And how were they able to do that? Because they provided assistance to the miners.
Yeah.
China former assistance. Enti eni otu ria. Ofa, te so mama na me ntone yanko. Nti chamfan amema o chamfan. We amema obi like they were doing that. And I can say that confidently because me the dancing of a friend say mining program may make two. Go two. Do
you know two galam say?
Kakra.
One says
Kitu.
Man saying you. They are dancing on the Jubi anyhow.
I was saying so anka ma
David. And I can prove to you with my documents and my ID card. Yeah. I went through the legal system to get that.
Okay.
Upon receiving your concession, you have all these people approaching you. Say, like wow. Say, oh, machines, all these things. Maybe technicians, the assistants. All they want is a commission. Said like a commission off top.
Yeah.
The amount of money that you sell as an hour peg as ounce of gold. No? They want that commission off. Until you be pay 5% off, 10% off. I know you all because okay, and me two.
Yeah.
What you say? Me two. But mesa 12 one kasa oho. You get it. So there are different terms are a cost in Ena ono be mu a oye new entrant. Amanfo ne to gold dadaw.
Yeah. How
is he going to obema mu incentive enough for them to now sell to him? Inti say obi abete so aton gold, let's say I'm just giving off head figures. Obi abete on 5 or beto 5 cedis or world market here ton 7. ɛne me suma tono world market price.
Yeah.
Said ya be ya mubenya enough reason to come and sell it to me. Sa nneɛma no ɛka ho bi. And ama, the losses that you are claiming.
Yeah.
But these losses, I will leave that part to list to us. So because on one I'm for say comment section one person say list to NDC. One
NDC representative.
I was actually be about fluctuation of the exchange rate on the market. I also accrue to the losses in. Me per se list to say ya moka and I am moka. This is the real situation on the ground. This is what Afenyo Markins ni kuonu so ede. Eka. List to over to you, Jolate.
Okay, so I think say yes. We've done a video I share a Goldbod omujumedia omudi. It was Bank of Ghana for right. And and I said the NPP started it.
Yeah.
That was 2021. A domestic
gold purchasing program. And the NDC buy no. And imagine say okay. Kofo we start the plan no good, but the implementation wrong.
Wrong. Because they were still competing with other gold buyers. What I say. So what the Goldbod at the back, what the NPP brought was that okay, you call Ghana Parliament. Ne ashem racket say gold no men toma ubia toma buying. For large scale for monton certain percentage and farmer there are buying. It is the NPP there no. Now question open market. Uto good, me to good, abansu to good.
To one hour to
Obi on the cost of
boy.
Why na boy? The government was competing with other buyers. And a good boy said that when you do that, at the end of the day, you will not get some benefit. All the benefits you want the gold to do to your currency, you will not get the benefit. That is why in 2021, the dollar never dropped. We incurred losses. People should listen to this. Sa program here omu two government na na
PNC.
And I will tell you, I'll prove to you why whatever they are doing, is just a political. What the minority is doing, a pure political. It has no basis whatsoever.
Momoka.
I want to give you the background of it. So, 2021, gold reserve, any gold for oil. At the year, losses by 2022 losses, 2023 losses, 2024 losses, 2025 losses. Now you look at what the any benefit because ni na yeboka. And here for ni benefit. Dollar ne start say a reduce a bra government where they buy a omodi Goldbod here then. And they buy be share mrap kete say e ya buy ni pen also to good in here then. Uton good in here then at the man.
That was when we started getting benefit.
That is why you say if a dollar buy if fuel if it's 17 cedis, maybe why a ton of 10 cedis. Fuel reduce back. Ghana has a name say all the time be a fuel cost.
You back in
you say fuel here the air drop that.
I feel national near total obiso ye auto fuel mama pan on
yes. And I won't say ebe tom rebi kra no. Hotels are no more charge dollars kra no. Omo be jai. Because the city was appreciating so much so that the dollar lost in value at some point. They stopped charging in dollars because the value of the city now the apija. That is the benefit Goldbod that is the economic benefit. You can clearly see it and feel it. And no we importing cars. Now say almost association neighbor complaining say omajumani go. You know why? Now people are importing their own cars. Because the dollar now then are accessible. Dollar is why then abafem. It's almost instead of some better. They were still using the 17 rate now nobody imported cars
And
they were not ready to reduce it. So people, what they do is say, America, Japan. Now my man is cannot talk no ship it. People are buying cars, but they are not buying from what the dealers. Because the dealers are not ready to reduce because the dollar will now the abafem. They make an what I say. So these are some of the benefits.
And you feel it.
Yes. And the MPP people, they know it. They make what I say. They know. So now the economy has stabilized. The first dollar need to be fees. Baby, and if you know, do 10 cedi no. Emma, even your national debt, it reduce over about 30 billion. Because of said when I appreciate what you are. Se cedi ne start say appreciate here. Amount for said that abani ba be tuaka no. But the rate na no is stable for any businessman. Omo make sure say omo manem tra 11 equal 12 there be. Within 10 and President Mahama can say that is where it will be. That is where omo balance no. Because you need to find the balance, import and export. Because woman bafema be do for cities importers for so what I say. They need to strike
find
the
a well balance.
Yes. It losses in the idea apart from time our program near there started.
So this is not the first time.
Yes.
Boka
in what gold trading.
Okay.
What I say. Now on the program no a Bank of Ghana for program.
Okay.
That is where the contention is. A Bank of Ghana for program. It's what they do in say. They give the money to what? Goldbod. Go and buy gold as a masumau. Maybe my bro, maybe a 2 billion se kona ko to gold here. Ebra. Because to gold na me media bro. Ne ya kwa koton. Me kwa to nyaman me se ton see to see. What's why then kwa to. Nti wo sika na wo de ma me se me fan ko to ma ko to gold no. Na ma record it as what? Revenue me my day. May receive it from you, right? Then the expenses, me ken, my church na ma tie fi wo revenue nim.
Okay.
Ti me ko to gold na, me ko to sika ebe ba na ma ba be record it. We are na ma tie me expenses. Any wo sika na wo de ma me na ma tie fi we nim. Na ma say, "Oh, okay, me ko to gold ko ton ye no." If I saw my de manyane. So when you go to the Sammy Gyamfi, that is Goldbod. Omo financial statement simple. Mame mobile item so that you know the item no. Me to platform so. Sena be and the wall no. Nti the first item. Okay, so Okom website, Goldbod website at the honum. Statement of financial performance for the year ended 31st December 2025. Revenue, and American revenue, non-tax revenue. Note 15. That is 2024, the year of 2025. Let's use the 2025 and a first figure. That is now 9 billion 970 billion 765,000 336.
Yeah.
If you guys are
970
millions.
Okay, million.
336.
Okay, grant. And also figure no. Finance income and total revenue. That is the total revenue and 5 billion. Then the expenditure, compensation of employees. That is Goldbod employees. Some compensate use of goods and services, finance costs, specialized expenses. Then you depreciation on your asset. Total expenditure. Enti okwa then or tin expenditure at the free the total revenue. Obenya surplus of what? 5.4 billion. What I say? 5.4 billion. Gain and loss on financial assets through fair value, share of profit and loss, any other. They don't find way. Nini na omote sa petty loss or gain on financial assets. That sometimes be one year revaluation. So revaluation gain and revaluation what? Losses. Inti no ma ya unse e wo bracket mu there was what tifrim. Right? Or tifrim no mo then share of profit or loss on JIJ investment. It means omo koye investment. They gain what? Profit. And no matter share or 933. The accounting when you see say BBA or bracket ma, it just say you are what? You are deducting. So omo a year surplus after exceptional items 5.4 billion. It in the books of and 2024 and so no omo ye den omo nya profit. That is and also you under what? PMC
omo nya 185,342,031 pesos.
It's almost the Bank of Ghana for the Muska. Moko the Togo, Omoko Togo, no Mokoton, no more baby recorded. It's in the books, in the proper accounting, in the books of Goldbod. Omunya the Omumboka.
Okay.
Now, they all provide this canon the amount why then. Wako to talk to Nyamana ban. Or no, I see you any books in. You wako any books in near Bisan say. Gold now where the Okakoton, what's your Musomonkoton? I'm going to turn a word a market price. Name the cost now when you care in what? Buying the gold and going to what? Sell the gold, you know. What factor into say omokwa kotona na? In this case, any actually say they didn't factor it. Okay. That's exchange rate differences, scaling, assay fees, any other thing. Bank of Ghana say, "Mami, mfasa akawi," because say man fa na mi pia ebema. Onipa na ye to gold na finish ni wono ni sika wo se ye de be man ne be ba form a obeton ama what black market
no mumu manya gold no
omumu be den e be kwa konya a foreign exchange no right omumu menya the benefit of what the gold they make an what I say so that was the beginning
okay
of the program it no in accounting you be find the economic cost what I say, sa cost no weekend. Who beka say a loss, but then a economic what cost of waiting. My example be say, ebia was mato ade 30 million. Ede few nsem. Was 36 say omra me hono meji what 36 million in fine dem. 36 e ba no. Why de wafaka wato atumo any ade akọ.
Obla you new gwegwe mi.
At the time now revenue no all by beji no. You didn't factor the lorry fare near the idea
in it.
One fine the account 80 or baby discount on the brewer. The lorry fare no the coin the cost of what? Scan or by bed or by bedroom. You make what I say. It is a woman transportation from family discount now. Sa cost no it we no Bank of Ghana no. Sa cost no. Omo inke no. To get all these gold, or best serving on purpose because it is serving their purpose. Now, dollar near then our system. If they want to bring the city to 4 city, they can do it. Because they have in abundance the dollars because of what?
The operations of
gold now more than or more to turn. And they say, what can say? Goldbod aboka.
O say on ton gold aboka.
Yes, and record last year.
Sane ye kan say ton gold maboka.
Yes.
Gold so the yen ton moka.
Obi ankoton gold in moka. Obi
moka.
Obi ankoton gold in moka. That's 1.2 billion. That is the bottom line. Obi ankoton gold in moka.
Transportation.
And no there be na mama ade ma example na me here dem the man about to say the be amount for better say in simplest term. Yes say the assay fees, scaling fees, interest rates differences because ebi asata na me talk gold no. Na CD no ebi 10.6. Now ababe increase 10.7. You increase the cost no, but me factor into what? Into me kwa to gold at what? Prevailing what?
Market rate. Into
exchange rate.
Yeah.
They make an what I say. It is our cost in your factor. Now, no, what the Bank of Ghana and they say, okay, Goldbod. Now yate 9 months. Yate omo kufubi omo check omo no mo check smuggling near there. Now one who market no. Amount for one who small scale minus no wuni momu nyina last scale for muni momu nyina say mo tumi attract omo muni momu. To win mu customer this will be and find gold ama
we who say we
won find gold
adwuma Monday to Friday
Aha. Ah, obetumi track and who say no.
Last year you pia mama gold say I don't know this time there.
Aha, no bo say smuggling here then. Koso. Enti now no. Goldbod as we speak. Ene di ne ho. Enti no aban na mani gatri. Enti finance minister the last budget no ko read here no. Omu twa ska de ma Goldbod say momonje. Na mun koto gold na mun koton. Enti eno no afi no mo ba be omo ye den omo ba be commercialize the gold trading.
Okay.
Now no Sammy Gyamfi say we cannot say I was say about 15% the discount. Say na be no be cover the scaling, the exchange rate we ni ade ade nyina no. Omo de say omo de cost ni nya ba be shem.
Say the be ya.
Say na be ya.
O enkoye sa afi ni ye be wie na say titi wie na cost to be there.
Economic cost to be anyway. And no your sacrifices are. My year just to know the environment, just to let people know. Say.
Then would we be right if we say you were pumping money into the system to stabilize the dollar? Would we be right?
You see,
because the economic cost is still a cost regardless. Would we be right to say so NDC for mobile no more pumping skagu system just to make sure that you stabilize the dollar for your own parochial?
Let me finish with Goldbod.
Okay.
Now no from now on right. Omo no mo ye omo bibia sisi ya. Bank of Ghana ni omo ni twaka bia. Program is under Bank of Ghana beam.
That's it.
Asizi. Now no omo na sisi omo ba be de nti omo be make sure say send ya makofa nyema afi China. Me ton nyamfa so no. That is what Goldbod is coming to
so be pretty.
What I say, no, we will not call it surplus. We call it what? Profit or loss.
Okay.
What I said, there is difference. What I said.
Right now, the
someone is on kwaya it will only keep in account. One man is kasi, makoto say, minya say, matiefi, manya surplus. That is why Goldbod can say on Omboka. And there is nowhere in the IMF report. Nowhere. Don't let anybody lie to you. Nowhere in IMF report say Goldbod incur losses of 1.7 billion.
Okay.
Almost say the activities of Goldbod. I'm a Bank of Ghana. I incur losses. Say the activities because the activity now Goldbod and back here. For Bank of Ghana na small.
Okay.
So it is.
It's example now. Me man say what's the matter? Say omra no me den. One man 10 cedi Jefa lorry fare. Never koje we den.
Koje ni ayi hachu obremi. Koje schedule
30 million wo list wo. 30 cedis be fan the book. Okay, GD amame 10 cedis. Mama ntro. Me koje 30 cedis. In accounting terms, mama 10 cedis na DJ de mama tin fi revenue na makoje efi no ho no mo. Me more ka. But who know about because what they now what Tom man? You didn't factor 36
the
transportation. No, one fine then say to who the who books you know when you get additional cost of what of 10 cedis of 36 there then a transportation. That is what the whole conversation about say we have about it. Who got 36 books man? 36 they will not surplus in his books because or the 10 cedis or the budget 30 million. It will not in your surplus. But who there? Waboka of 10 cedis because the 10 cedis was not part of negotiations now. It was 30 million. I hope you understand it.
I understand.
Now Goldbod be with Afenyo to. Now come on say oma pompiska and now they are using the word spend. The was a man for tears and say if any government pumps money into the economy from the central bank, automatically inflation because that is what Mr. Addison pushi over 1 million Ghanaians call poverty line because almost they have about 30 billion almost pumping the way so there were a lot of what liquid cash and our liquid chasing what fewer goods and when it happens like that inflation called 54%. It was an artificially what created inflation of the central bank. Now, what the central bank did, then they say they will mop up that scanning in no mama productivity. Ya be juma, right? You pay as soon. You spend your pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, kukuru scan fine then. And free baby and them bani and the baby. It's your my then your friend mopping or my mop it. I must say no. What you earn is what you what
you spend.
You spend.
Yeah.
they make what I say.
Yeah.
Inti, that is the bottom line. Obian pompis ka bia anya den. Enfengu economy because pompis ka go economy ni ma.
Okay.
A better than inflation. The inflation cost right. You cannot say a pompis ka there go. But term amount for the 8 trillion about. So $14 billion na amount for can. The can church mu dada. Where the attorney say importers, the economy na import driven. It's amount for your importers be blow import almost be imported. It will import you need what? The currency now and the name say $1 na dominated. Even who import the US China or mumudi yen, but you need to convert your currency into what? Dollar before you can what?
Which is far more stable.
It's more pesa adi we are. More pesa dollars na. Bank of Ghana say okay. Mo pedi nyina mo fa mo cedis ni nya da imra. Say ukra cedis. Mo fa mo cedis ni imra. Ti omo ji cedis na. Goldbod mo ngina mo fa nkoto gold because gold no they say prices no was so. And a gold no nyankopon dey a chain. And ekra no ye world I think ye second or something in the world in producing what gold. I start to be corrected but you were up there. You producing a lot of gold pa. What I say? Your commodity be or first near rely on cocoa.
Yeah.
It's your koji even you to me koji loan, syndicated loan. Sometimes you to me koji euro bond just to get dollars. What I say? Your koji euro bond just to get your kobo bosia. And some you to me dollars. But your commodity I bet to me the only thing I know say and say you creating loopholes no, not smugglers. Alicia Matthias documentary no. The number of gold are not smuggled the free Ghana no. Now the money in so we are getting benefit of our own resources. It or say okay, monje sa amount for amount for per dollars. It yajeji omu cedis. For cedis ne koto gold because gold no moto a if small scale miners or mutu omo kai in what cedis. No maji gold no. No makwa koto gold no. Mkoto gold na. Omo koto no amanone.
Magic dollar.
No magic dollar. No money aba. It's all the time biano. So far as I ye to gold in kwa de. Ye koton ye the dollar be den be
fie.
It's ye the dollar ni be fie a. Ni asade ya be ma mo a mo se mo pe dollars no because ya ji musika. Ene ye di akwa kodi ye. Ye di akwa kodi ga. It in this case, it was a Goldbod to be making a lot of profit if gold prices ne be cost higher than also. And to me go crash it say na kuku a crash a kuku fo ye de. So gold prices because I was raw. And was such a media film where they making a lot of what profit because amount for na amount Oscar. What I say into who just kana na my day na mo de akwako ye den mo de akwako to gold na my day maton na mo de dollar na ba na mo de amount for ni sika na den
I'm back.
So how do you say Bank of Ghana are spending 1.4 billion to strengthen the CD. It's just a conversation on TSA. And you see CSO.
Into upache say unkomono Afenyo Markins ne dom omon TSA.
Oh, you see, Mami Chawade. Afenyo Markins.
Because what say said the mu ye a Goldbod aboka 1.2 billion no. Said the mode amount for ko yoku say be a CEO bi na 10 million bi my friend Ombrambe accounting for 20 million be national cathedrals say mudi omachi when you breed your much $97 million momo de na $1.2 billion
DJ Nisem
yoko mu be kwa yoko
DJ Nisem na okane nyina obi atini nyina mame ma we one he is only playing to the gallery of what omufu soldiers.
Okay,
what has Sammy Gyamfi issue by with Agrada, you saw what happened. They said, I said they were kukunipa. On one watch is cow. Say $800 now to $200 so say whatever. What I say?
100.
Me ubi mame hard cash euros. 3,000 euros. Physical money. Say me go to your school fees. 3,000 euros. Ubi de mame physical.
Yeah, next time I'll send them fanala.
Yes, I know they are now organ until. Okay. Send me fanku ye den fanku to your school fees. Sammy Gyamfi ye den eche ubiska. One the way omo ye. Omo believe say Sammy Gyamfi a part of the people la. Omo to be convincing Ghanaians ma. Omo co-position. So this is the time to what attack one. Obiya misa Afenyo Markins say, and hifa page Ben IMF stating say Goldbod are making losses. I incur losses.
Or see if it is your activity that has made the central bank lose 1.2 or incur cost of economic cost of 1.2, that it is you.
So 5.1 billion now Bank of Ghana incur 2024 no. Would they say
2022?
2024. No, that I'm using 2024 then. Would they say PMMC na incur losses na? Yeah, you see them.
PMMC.
So why then it analogy na me dey Ghana for muti analogy na me dey my 36 and aboka na ye wona waboka.
Men maboka.
But how do you blame 36 aboka? Because 36 afaka ababe jiska e dey abro no. 36 ama activity ama waboka. How then do you reconcile that? No intelligent person. That is what I'm saying. When you accounting who be beer, you realize that these people are a hot hair no more blue. Mami more another example about Afenyo market do yin na. When him say a MDC master stroke changing Haruna Drisu and Muntaka. Omode Abuja any ato forcing minority leaders. Omo ye reshuffle. And in a day Afenyo market be and then the day Afenyo market be majority leader. No say chairman Sabusu. And an year majority leader. But NDC is sign. As some leadership in parliament, a compelling MPP say some reacting. It's a football match. So ye change was also change. Right now, no be a clear say Afenyo Markins no mo kwako to aba no support Kenya Japan. It in the constituency Kenya Japan nya more than 90% vote or mo year or mo 2 year. It's ama way for na maka cho say politics then loyalty. We should be our loyalty then what MPP for no dem ka so mo say Afenyo Markins. Because oniba umia interest. So now he is eager. He want to what play to the gallery. And the NDC for I change his BM. Now anya mama yarga and a year BM. James Agaga and Ababa majority leader. Now Odwin say NDC yes MPP will react. Omo react chese o me dey o me yino. And 90 chese ko your pon kruma na eba be replace him. That is why you see him attacking judges. Right? Attacking everybody. And when we say NDC for omani na yeden.
Just to show affiliation.
Yes, just so to please
the Bamia
camp. That is all that he's doing.
Okay.
Yo ye ni nyina oko gina ma amenanim edidi na temni ade. Also after moving around, I will not speak about it. I didn't mean it. I didn't say whatever argument omo ede to me so no. That is not my intention. You realize and nothing all year yes hanyama. The PNY because you be can be say IMF. Look, they have this thing here. Whatever they said about IMF on account about Goldbod. They were saying appendix 50, page 27. Or say the domestic gold purchasing program weighed on the financial sustainability of the BOG. Test figure 12. The DGPP on which the Bank of Ghana relied to accumulate reserves. The Bank of Ghana relied to accumulate what? Reserves. And to what? Intermediate forex to the private sector has generated losses of what? 22 billion. That is 1.5% of GDP in 2025. A government cost sharing agreement at end of 2025 involving the transfer of bonds with a par value of 5 billion Ghana cedis in March 2026 resulted in the what? The breach of the ceiling on Bank of Ghana claims on the central government and public entities at the end of December 2025 PC and end March 2026 IT. In July 2026, the BOG, Goldbod, and the government signed a memorandum of understanding formalizing the transfer. That's the transfer na make say now no omo release bibia de ama Goldbod say monko na monko te mo say kuku board ne kuku for ne yeden no monko te mo ho na mo amonye den monye. This is what the IMF Ayeden as the better one will be Ayeden already.
Okay.
There is nowhere in their report. Omo kind in they were specific say more forest intermediation now more any gold for reserve now more I resulted to these losses. They didn't say it's a Goldbod. Goldbod or your summer for what I say. And again, and again, what's my example?
That's what be also to be about.
Yeah, so I rough. Also, me can't be what I say. If you be near the eba, because Ghana and you say you so thing. It's no more the price control here the eba. Do you know more my price control if you IMF World Bank? You call for recovery we. So it is hard time we say what no to these people. Because they are not comfortable say yen dollar no need we reduce. They are not.
They like the forces to
almost say yen jama demand and supply no indeterminate. Say ye jaya the dollar will get to what? Will get to 50 cedis. Dollar no better get to 50 cedis. And I get it to 50 cedis you have to be into fuel or my way more. Because fuel build up no. Right? The exchange rate become for fuel no with what? The dollar. And no for fuel no. It is a we no for
a costra
just a boss better e costro. So we ni bafa on say na anu ya omo increase ya fuel na omo so because of the dollar no at 11 about 10. Now so difference no my dey. And no so the FI so. It dey na yen hu formula e work ma yen. Na IMF no ye dey omo so omo ye dey omo ntia ase. They make want to say me like me dream one me here then me say so me I feel say look the MPP they know say Goldbod no and ama Mahama administration echo smoothly because they know say the gold prices not cost right and then ama because now no Dr. Baumia what is Baumia coming to say they sold Baumia to us say on no economic what
Westgate
and okay say no can say if in doubt check the exchange rate. If your fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate what will expose you. And that or pick the exchange rate from what 4 cedis
to 18,
17. And on say mo train back say 15 or say. What I say. What are you coming to say? Because the inflation, at some point, we would go 54, and I'll train back 23. Now we'll be about single digit. Almost a year, you go so enjoy single digit. So what campaign message are you coming to say? So all these
digitalization.
Yeah. Or digitalization.
Oh, the Ghana card.
And Quebec work here, or the winning way. What I say? It's the economy now. It's now normal MP before who say if they allow the Goldbod so Obejan and Aswa, they will not have a campaign message in 2028.
To me,
it's frustrating attack a Goldbod na no mulusi focus. But look, Sammy Gyamfi, Akodanyame, or you focus. To force in your focus. First, the mama, on the domu yeni no any first now, could respond you. And no cancel why you doing phone. And no first or cancel why you doing. Say no, or you focus. Mopa, we don't make mandate me a dear man no. Or make sure or execute or stay focused.
Or execute the papa.
Exactly. And they can what? When they had opportunity, now they were also buying gold. Dollar now reduce that. No be aba no so to go. And now also class oboka.
Wo de ne dada
ni na oboka.
Okay, wo de emfasi way. Na de ayi de. We say de wo to go na. Come into the comment section, let us know what you think. IMF say aboka gu. Sammy Gyamfi say boa. Kabiari ho. Me say press conference be
press conference.
Then the update on that so yes had the bro. But I'll keep it real because the street is always watching.
You don't know these streets like we do.
We show.